Maggie Gallagher with the National Organization for Marriage joins us now. The organization worked closely with the Prop 8 campaign, and Maggie, I know you followed this court battle. First off, when you consider the various battles over marriage in our country right now, how much importance do you put on this case?
Well, this is the most important one in the country, and a lot of the work that we do at the National Organization for Marriage is directly and indirectly aimed at winning this case. And I have to say I'm a little more optimistic than Matt Staver or your reporter. I think that the reason that the other side is working so hard to try to keep this from being reviewed by the Supreme Court is that they think they're going to lose this case if we can get it to the Supreme Court. And I think so, too. But what's at stake here is the laws in all 50 states, really. If Judge Walker's decision is allowed to stand, if it's affirmed by the Supreme Court, it will be the end of marriage as we know it in all 50 states, and the beginning of a new regime where marriage means any two people and is no longer related to bringing together mothers and fathers to make and raise the next generation.
Maggie, Judge Smith noted yesterday in court that because the governor of California and the attorney general have refused to defend Prop 8, that they've essentially nullified or vetoed it. How do you think that the judge's concern over the state's refusing to defend its own law is going to play out in this case?
Well, that was good news, really. Judge Reinhart, let's start with the panel of judges. This is a very liberal circuit, the Ninth Circuit, and this panel of judges is 2-to-1 very liberal. Judge Reinhart is the most overturned, most reversed judge in history. He's been called the liberal bad boy of the federal bench. And Judge Hawkins is just an ordinary liberal, not an extreme uber liberal like Judge Reinhart. So this is a very tough bench. And one of the things that was encouraging is that Judge Reinhart really did not seem to accept the standing arguments. What David Boies and Ted Olson are going into court and arguing is that even though the people, 7 million people, went to the polls and passed this state constitutional amendment, the governor and the attorney general have an effective veto by failing to defend it in court. And even Judge Reinhart said, well, you know, that doesn't really seem right. That's not consistent with the initiative system to just allow you create an initiative system because you want to give the people the power to bypass the legislature if necessary. And so you can't come in the back door. It doesn't seem right to come in the back door and give the politicians in the state the right to veto the people's vote by refusing to defend it in court.
It'll be interesting to see that play out.